Hi there, and welcome to our video blog. I'm Tracy.
And I'm Wendy. We're from the Focus Real Estate team,
Your South Orange County specialist.
and today we're going to chat about how to evaluate the offers that you've received. Welcome back to our video blog. Let's get on to chatting about how to evaluate an offer on your home.
So let's first talk about price. Now clearly price is one of the most important details of the offer. But there's more to price than just the bottom line. Is it all cash offer? Is the offer have a loan behind it? And what are the risks?
Additionally, timing is an important factor. You may be wanting to move at the end of your child's school year, or perhaps you have a baby coming. And so you're going to want to take a peek. Does this offer meet your needs and your family's needs as far as the timing on closing this property? That might be a more important factor than absolutely getting the highest price.
Yeah, absolutely. The next thing that we want to discuss is who pays for what. So you'll want to look through the offer and see, hey, who is paying for title insurance? Who's paying for the escrow? Who's paying for the home warranty, transfer fees, HOA fees? All of these things will be outlined with little boxes that can be checked. And there are some things that typically the seller pays for versus the buyer pays for. For example, the escrow fees are typically split 50-50. The buyer and the seller each pay their own.
Exactly. Whereas most of the other items, when buyers submit offers, they'll typically ask for the seller to pay for all of those items. And please know that that's clearly a negotiable point.
Yes, absolutely.
So the next thing we want to talk about is what is included versus excluded in the offer. If there's anything that's permanently affixed to the house, then that is considered to be included with the offer. If there's something that you want excluded, you need to work with your agent up front to ensure that those have been delineated in the listing.
Yeah, properly disclosed. For example, maybe you have a fabulous antique mirror hanging over your bathroom sink that is attached to the wall, and the buyers may assume that that's included, but you just need to disclose that it is not.
Great. And the next thing you want to look at is the size of the deposit. Typically, what we find is that the greater the deposit that's being put down, the more vested that person likely is in wanting to purchase this property.
Yeah, the more committed they are. The other thing is, did they include a pre-approval letter? So did they go to their lender? Did they provide financials for the lender to give them basically a stamp of okay that yes, you are pre-approved or pre-qualified, and is that letter submitted with the offer? That is very important backup.
Exactly, and you want to make sure that pre-approval letter meets the dollar amount of the offer and is current, has not expired.
Yeah, make sure you look at that date. You don't want a pre-approval letter that's say 6 months old. You really want it in the past month, 2 months max is what we recommend.
Great, and the last thing you want to look at is if this is a conditional offer. A conditional offer is basically stating that this offer is conditioned upon the buyer doing one additional task or some additional task. For example, the most common conditional offer is needing to sell an existing residence in order to purchase this residence. So you need to determine whether you can live with that term or whether that's a deal killer for you.
Yeah, and a lot of sellers think that, oh no, it's a conditional offer. That can actually be quite risky. And well, what we say is don't rule it out completely. Take a look at the offer, take a look at the property that they're looking to sell. What is the market like where that home is that they're trying to list? And do they already have it listed? Is it already in escrow? Some factors and some terms of the conditional offer can actually make it less risky and make you as a seller feel more comfortable. And finally, we also wanted to briefly discuss inspections and repairs. There are a number of inspections like termite or home inspection or appraisal that the buyer actually pays for themselves. And like we recommended in an earlier video, we actually recommend our sellers to get a home inspection done before they actually list the home.
Exactly. You're just making sure that the house is structurally sound. They're checking out the heating, plumbing, and air conditioning systems to make sure that the house is in good condition in order to be able to transfer.
Yeah, and it gives the sellers an opportunity that if there's anything major that pops up that could be a value decrease for the property, they can go ahead and fix that.
So thank you so much for joining us for our video blog today on how to evaluate any offers that come in on your home. And I'm Wendy Raffini. I can be reached at 949-887-1393.
And I'm Tracy, and my number is 949-212-52 18. Now, before we let you go, we just want to point out 2 free home tools that we have here on our website for you to use. The first one is a free home search if you are a buyer.
Great. And if you're looking to sell, there's a free home valuation.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks so much.